morning. Today we are starting the new life process, that is coordination. We know that in the body of every living organism, whether it is a plant or an animal, different metabolic activities they are going on. And all these activities they occur in a orderly manner. There is a proper execution of all the activities which are going on inside the body of a living organism. For example, in case of the human being, different metabolic activities like nutrition, respiration, excretion, reproduction, all these are the metabolic activities, and these activities they should occur in a proper manner or a proper way. Otherwise, if there occur the disturbance in any of these life process, then it will have the adverse effect on the other life process. So there should be the systematic regulation and the proper execution of all the activities of the living organism. For example, I will explain with the help of a simple life process, that is nutrition. Nutrition म्हणजे काय in मराठी? अन्न ग्रहण करणे किंवा त्याचं पचन करणे किंवा पोषण करणे. Okay, so if the nutrition is there, in the nutrition the first step is that is the ingestion. Ingestion म्हणजे अन्नाचा घास खाणे. आपण अन्नाचा घास खाल्ल्यानंतर काय करेल? It should be digested properly, and then after the ingestion the next process that is involved in that nutrition, that is the digestion. And our digestion, it starts where it starts? It starts in a mouth. It starts in a mouth by firstly the mechanical digestion with the help of a teeth. दात काय करतात? अन्नाचा घास जो आहे ना तो बारीक बारीक करतात. So here it is called as a mechanical digestion. At the same time saliva is secreted, and the enzyme salivary amide which is present in the saliva that brings about the digestion of the carbohydrate. Okay, later on that food, bolus of food or a morsel of food, it is swallowed and it passed toward the another organ, that is the stomach, where the gastric juices are secreted. The further digestion proceeds. After the digestion in the stomach is completed, the bolus of food, it moves toward the another part, that is the small and large intestine, where along with the digestion, absorption and assimilation is there. And after that that bolus of food or that undigested food material, it is removed outside of the body in the form of the solid waste, that is called as the egestion. म्हणजे थोडक्यात अन्न ग्रहण करणे किंवा पोषण याच्यामध्ये काय काय येतं? पहिल्यांदा येतं इंगेशन, नंतर डायजेशन, नंतर ऍब्सॉर्प्शन, ऍसिमिलेशन आणि इगेशन. आता एवढ्या सगळ्या ज्या काही लाईफ प्रोसेस किंवा आपण ज्याला म्हणूयात मेटाबॉलिक ऍक्टिव्हिटीज आहेत, ह्या कशा झाल्या पाहिजेत? दे शुड ऑकर इन अ सिस्टमॅटिक मॅनर. आधी डायजेशन होऊन नंतर इंगेशन केलं चालेल का? नाही. आधी ऍसिमिलेशन आणि नंतर ऍब्सॉर्प्शन चालेल का? नाही. ऑल दिस ऍक्टिव्हिटीज दे शुड ऑकर इन अ सिस्टमॅटिक manner, and there should be the proper execution of all the activities. And for this purpose, all the metabolic activities of our body, that is a nutrition, digestion, that is respiration, excretion, they all should occur in a systematic manner, and this is nothing but the coordination, control and coordination. Actually, it is a broader term. Whenever we are studying the control and coordination, we should have to study it both in the plant as well as in animals, because the body organization which is present in the plant, that is different from that of the animal. So in this chapter we have to study the coordination in a plants and coordination in animal separately. So firstly we are moving toward the coordination in plants. Like to that of the animal, for example human being, we are having the organ systems, we are having the control and coordination. As I had already told you that human being is among the advanced organism. मानव प्राणी हा सर्वात प्रगत प्राणी आहे असं आपण म्हणतो, कारण we are having the well developed organ system, and the organ system which control and coordinate the functions of our body, that is a nervous system. Nervous system, we are having the well developed brain, and spinal cord. These are the part of our nervous system. So that our control and coordination, it is totally different from that of the plants. Plants, they does not have the brain and spinal cord, or the nervous system is not developed in plant. So how does the plants, they shows the control and coordination? So we have to see it. In case of the plant they do not have the systems like the nervous system or the muscular system. And so then how does this plant, they shows the control and coordination? In case of the plant, the movement takes place. वनस्पतीमध्ये काय होते? हालचाल होते, त्याची वाढ होते, आणि त्या मार्फत by means of this the plants, they gives the response to the external stimulus, and these responses which are given by the plant to the external stimuli, that is nothing but the tropic moments. These are the moments, tropic moment, and these tropic moment, they may be growth dependent moment or they may be growth independent moment. आता मला सांगा की प्लांट्स मध्ये असं काही एक्झाम्पल तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का की वनस्पती म्हणजे बाहेरील जे काही संवेदना येतात त्याला ते रिस्पॉन्स देतात. हाऊ डू प्लांट दे गिव्ह द रिस्पॉन्स? हाऊ डू प्लांट्स दे गिव्ह द रिस्पॉन्स टू द एक्सटर्नल स्टिम्युलाई? हॅव यू सीन द मायमोसा प्लांट? लाजाळूचं झाड बघितलंय सर्वांनी? इफ इट टच टू वन ऑफ द लिफलेट, देन ऑल द लिफलेट दे गेट क्लोज्ड. They get closed. This is the instant or a vigorous reply which has been given by the plant. But not all the plant give the response like this. Then how do they give the response? They shows the moment. They shows the moment, and this moment, it may be in the form of a growth, or it in some type of moment the growth, it does not takes place. So on that basis, the moments, they are divided. The moment or growth of any part of the plant, which is right, plant in response to the external stimuli, is called as the tropism or the tropic moment. And one of the picture is shown here. Which is this picture? It is the pea plant, isn't it? वाटाण्याचे झाड आहे हे. And if you observe with the help of this legume, you can identify this plant that it is one of the creeper. Creeper म्हणजे काय? वेल आहे ना, वेल आहे. आणि तुम्ही जर इथे ऑब्झर्व केलं, इफ यू ऑब्झर्व, then you can see one of the wiry structure, isn't it? And this is called as the tendril. It is called as the tendril. And this plant, when this tendril, the tip, when it comes in contact with the support, at that time it winds around that support, and in this way this creeper, it shows its growth. So such a type of movement, it is one of the example. The first type of movement that we have to study here, that is the phototropic movement. The word gives the meaning. Photo म्हणजे काय? Photo means light. The plants, they give the response to the stimulus of a light. For example, the shoot of the plant, it is growing to which direction? Toward the direction of a sunlight. Toward the direction of sunlight. If we have taken one of the potted plant, आपण एक कुंडीमध्ये लावलेलं झाड घ्यायचं आहे आणि ते सूर्यप्रकाशामधून त्याला कुठे आणायचं? सावलीमध्ये आणायचं आहे. अँड पुट इट नियर अ विंडो. आफ्टर 3 or 4 days, we will observe that the apical meristematic tissue or apical region of the plant or apical twig, it is bending toward the direction of a sunlight. In this way, it is bending toward the direction of a sunlight, and such a type of a response which is given by the plant to the stimulus of a light, it is called as the phototropic moment. The shoot system, shoot means stem. The shoot system of any plant, it responds to the light stimulus. That is, it grows towards the source of a light, and such a type of movement which is shown by the plant, it is called as the phototropic moment. The next type of movement that we have to see here, that is the gravitropic moment. What is gravi or a gravitation? What is gravitation? गुरुत्वाकर्षण बल. कुठे असतं ते? पृथ्वीच्या आतमध्ये, ज्यामुळे आपण या ठिकाणी काय आहे, सरळ उभे आहे, नाही तर आपण अशा हवेमध्ये तरंगलो असतो, कारण आपल्यावर ते गुरुत्वाकर्षण बल किंवा ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स इज ऍक्टिंग. अँड द रूट्स ऑफ द प्लांट, where they are growing, in which direction they are growing? They are growing towards the direction of Earth's gravitational force. And such a type of a movement of the root of plant that they are growing towards the direction of a gravity. Such a type of movement is called as a gravitropic movement. समजत आहे सर्वांना? काही विद्यार्थ्यांनी मला रिक्वेस्ट केली होती, मॅडम मराठीमध्ये सांगा, म्हणून मी सांगण्याचा प्रयत्न करत आहे. ओके, सो सच अ टाइप ऑफ मोमेंट इज कॉल्ड एज द ग्रॅव्हिट्रॉपिक मोमेंट. The root system of the plant, it responds to the gravitation, it is called as a gravitropic moment. Understand about the gravitropic? The word gives the meaning. The root system or the roots of the plant, they are growing toward the direction of Earth's gravitational force. And such a type of a moment which is shown by the plant, that is called as the gravitropic. आपण काय काय बघितलं? पहिल्यांदा phototropic moment, response to the stimulus of a light. नंतर बघितलं gravitropic moment, it is the response which is given by the plant to the stimulus force. Now the next one is the third one, that is the hydrotropic moment. Hydro means water. Hydro means what? Water. The roots of the plant, they are growing towards the direction of a light, where direction of water, where we are pouring the water to the plant. We are pouring water to the soil, in the soil. So the roots, they are growing toward in search of water, they are growing toward the water level. And such a type of moment, it is called as the hydrotropic moment. Next one is, before this, one more moment that remains, that is the chemotropic moment. Chemotropic moment, in case whenever the pollen grains, they are shed on the stigma, then this pollen grain, they germinate, and a long pollen tube will be formed, and it is growing towards the ovule, which secretes the chemical. And such a growth of the pollen tube toward the direction of a chemical, that is called as the chemotropic moment. The stimuli which has been given by the pollen tube, to the response to the stimuli of the chemical that is secreted in the ovary, that is called as the chemotropic moment. So friends, these are the responses which are given by the plant in order to the external stimuli, and these are the moment where the growth takes place. The next type of moment that we will discuss in the next period. Thank you.